We have so much to talk about that's really important and will really help humanity. And we're wasting all of our time on transsexuals and people with green hair and animal liberty, don't ever hurt the animals anymore. And all this stuff that's just silly in this brutal existence that we live in. And all of the brutality is fixing to crush us if we don't step back up to it again and start looking at things. I mean, if you want to talk about transsexuals, fine, but what's the matter with them? How did they get that way? How can we help them? It's a very long and investigative process, and it's going to be very hard for everyone. It's not just accept them like they are. They're still not even happy, even when you do that. I've been around a few of them, and they're very, very sad, and for obvious reasons. I mean, I can see why they would be, and they can't help it. But we need a serious discussion about what's going on and what to do, and listen to all sides and try to make the best decision possible. And that discussion hasn't happened yet. But there are a lot. I mean, that is a very small portion of the population. We need to start looking at things like universities. Do we still need universities now that we have the internet? Can everybody just learn on their own? How are we going to, change degree programs? How is that going to, I mean, you can have, and then the social aspect of a university is wonderful, wonderful. I was a teacher for 13 years in high school, and I taught AP English, and I loved going to school, to college. I loved being in class, and that whole dynamic of a group of people, studying a subject together is very empowering. Just the collective force it really elevates your thought and your understanding and the whole everything that's happening. How are we going to replace that? And that could be wonderfully, wonderfully fun, where we have salons with experts in certain mathematics, or experts in, and you can go to these salons, and it would be have a little snack table, and it would, and have dress nicely with respect for the ideas that are being presented, and come there ready to contribute. I mean, it could just be fabulous and on fire. And these are just ideas that are just coming to me. I mean, the things we can do with knowledge now that we have the internet are just exponential. And let's start talking about, going to Mars. Let's all get together as a group. I mean, this small group of homosexuals and green-haired people, we could go to Mars as a civilization. That is actually a possibility now. We should be on fire about that. Let's get ourselves back together and grow up and face the brutality of the world, and realize that not everyone is going to make it, and not everyone gets to come along. And that is the way of the world. Some babies die, no matter the best we can do. And we're trying our best to learn how not to let them die, but it's a brutal world, and we have to go on as human beings.